Welcome everyone, Storms are here. We're playing Stanley Parable. This is a game you may have heard of. It's recently come out. Well, the Ultra Deluxe just recently came out. No, I haven't played the original, but this the original game is very good. Takes a while, lots of endings. Now, crap, I don't have a watch on me. What time is it? 4:54. Basically 5 p.m. This game is basically a game where there's a narrator. He tells you things. He wants you to do some things and all that kind of things. He tells you to go left, right, all that nonsense, and you're like, nah. Or you could listen to him. You can ignore him. You could choose to listen to him. And then there's lots of endings, lots of things happen. It's quite a good game. See? There you go. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you saw, he asked me, have I played the game before? Nah. I just explained everything. Thanks for sticking by. Going into it. Now, I have seen the original.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Yeah, it's
employee
nice.
number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Alright, simple
Orders
enough.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh,
This is
my
what
goodness.
employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though
But
he had
why?
been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Hey, he's happy. Got what he
And
wanted.
then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I've got control. Nice, nice. Left, right, now. Sweet. Can't open any doors.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. Oh,
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
there's nothing outside. Well, my gee, look at all these paperwork. Alright, alright. Guess we're gonna head this way. Huh. A lot of things going on. This room looks quite similar. It's quite a mess. That's alright. Let's see. I hate Mondays. Nice. Sweet. Can't open that door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. I want to go
This
through the
was
right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Today's
wanted to
the day
stop
to
by
break
the
the
employee
rules.
lounge first, just to admire it.
Just admire it.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's not bad, not bad. Now I could go back, but I don't want to. Let's keep
But
exploring.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First order in my left. I want to explore. Why you tell me what to
Stanley
do?
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, shut the hell up. I was doing my job perfectly well, following all the rules, and you guys stopped sending me orders. Do not jump from cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Well, if I'm dead, it means nothing. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, 5,000. Huh. Alright. Oh, shoot.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Yo,
here.
bro.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
It
There's
is.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
There's a her in this
This is
situation?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I don't know if I'm ready, guys.
She's been waiting.
Fine, let's go in. Hello? You just closed the door on me. Sweet, let's go in. Oh shoot.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't want to. She
As
abandoned me
Stanley
long
picked up
ago.
the phone, a white light engulfed him,
What?
filling him
I didn't
not
pick
just
up the
with
phone.
radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one. Wait. Oh goodness. Stanley.
Oh, I did
you
unplug
just
it.
unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Well, I just
You
unplugged
actually
it.
chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Bruh. This man rustling his papers.
Definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
Well, you just
None of
do
these
it.
decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
I have the
Did
power
I
of
just
the
see-
game.
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're
What did
not
you miss,
Stanley.
guys?
You're a real person.
Oh, shoot. Bro, you broke the fourth wall.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
What?
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
She
Well, I don't
abandoned
have that
me,
kind of
alright?
risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Bruh.
Please observe this
Come
helpful
on.
instructional video.
I know enough.
Choice. It's the best
I'm
part
sorry,
of
guys.
being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could
Alright.
invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Oh,
Or he
sweet.
could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real
the
world makes
food
sense.
starvation
and at no time
thing,
should you
saving
make
our
a
world?
choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What kind of answer is that?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making
Oh,
process.
that ain't healthy.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8
Do you
choices?
make more than 8?
Hell
Less?
yes.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just
Sigh.
remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Why would you
At
tell
this
me
time,
this?
your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Alright, you're gonna test and reinforce it? Yeah.
Ah, welcome back.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
You may have
Holy
noticed that
crap.
this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Which choice? Fine. I guess no more exploring for the moment. Well, I heard that there's multiple endings, so I'll make a good choice later on.
We know your choices are meaningful. We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Wait, that was an option?
Dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Oh man, I should have done that. Seriously, what I've done.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
That ain't good. Oh well. Can't sprint. Oh, I can crouch though. Sweet, 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 sweet. Ba-da-ba-da. Guys, I'm going back. I'm on my way.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
The real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
The story first. Alright, you can't screw it up. Guys.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You open both doors. This is an opportunity. But the left door. I could do this. The left door. Simple. This is not the left door. Oh shoot!
That. Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
We can make it. I'm not too late, he says. He's telling me I'm supposed to go through this way anyway. Oh shoot!
I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For
so
what?
Fun.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Get Chris
and what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
What?
I couldn't live that way.
Come
Is
on.
it better to shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
I spent like a couple of speckaroos for this, like a couple $30 for this. It's a good game.
No,
it's a good game.
I have to shut the game down.
No.
I have to.
But please don't. My brain cells. What's going on here? Oh, yo. What is this? Okay, I forgot like 99% of things that have happened.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Nah, it's alright.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I don't want to be like Stanley.
He knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
But
that thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Well, technically, I'm still like kind of child, but I'm yeah.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
What?
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Tried hard to make what?
...is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It didn't come with an end screen. I still don't think that was the end of it. I'm still gonna go on the door on the right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh, what's going on?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Fine. I'll go. Oh, there we go. That little lag tells me I've made it to the next sequence. Sweet. What's going on
Yet
here?
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Do not
disbelief,
alter
Stanley
without
decided to
consulting
go up to his
whiteboard
boss's office,
manager?
hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, how to solve a dispute with a coworker? Huh? Ball up and what? Take it out and passive aggressively on your coworkers? Using nah, skip that. Boring. Who needs slides anyway? What's going
Coming
on
to a
here?
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where's my boss's office, eh? Hey! Alright, yo, big
Standing
man.
inside his
I'm
manager's
here.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to
Where my
discover
orders?
not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind
Please
this door
speak
lay all
clearly
the
into the
answers to
voice
his
receiver.
questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
I have.
Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
What?
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would
Come on,
draw
it's
from within
simple.
himself the courage to face the unknown.
Ah, the
He
courage.
drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night
He
Shark
spoke it into the
115.
receiver, right there on the wall.
Come on, Night Shark 115. You can't pick me up, guys. I don't think you can hear me.
I'm
No,
sorry, is there a problem?
I can't
You
talk.
didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't talk. I don't think I got a voice box, mate. It's Night Shark 115, right?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect
Look, I showed you
Stanley
respect
shows for
before,
his
and,
choices.
like, nah.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted
No,
over
you
there.
threw a fit
Why did
last
you come
time.
this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
What happened?
Stanley came to a set of
What
two
the?
open doors.
What the hell is this?
Entered the door on his left.
This ain't. Hold up, bang, bang.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Oh,
Stanley,
no.
please. I need you to make a choice.
Okay, we got one ending there. See?
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything alright? Stanley, this is important. The story
Guys, I
needs
think
you.
that's
You make
one
a
way.
decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Nah,
Choose
that's how it ended.
something. This is more important than
Ah, see, based on the work of the original Stanley Parable.
the story needs it.
So far, I haven't seen anything new.
Are you there?
Well,
You
I
listening
haven't.
to this,
I
Stanley? There?
This all looks pretty new to me, but
Okay.
bits and pieces I remember.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct.
Nah, man, he ain't in his right mind.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Sheesh,
Take as much time as you need.
calm down. Is that it? Alright, so that's one of those endings. Okay, let's bolt.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, I think that
Stanley
was
decided
one or
to
two
go to the
endings.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, earlier I could
When Stanley
heard
came to a set of two
that
open
he
doors,
said that we
he
could
entered the
fall.
door
I
on
could
his
fall.
left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Calm
incredible
down.
he wasn't fired years ago.
Jump! Ah!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, there we go. One of the other endings. Sweet.
All of his co-workers were gone.
No.
What could it mean?
No.
Stanley decided to go to the
Guys,
meeting.
I'm just gonna.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I have an idea. I goofed before, but I have an idea. I'm gonna
When
jump
Stanley
off the
came to a
platform,
set of 2 open doors, this
and
was
I'm gonna
not the correct way
land
to the meeting
on
room,
the
and
smaller
Stanley knew it
platform just
perfectly
below.
well.
'Cause I
Perhaps
saw
he
the door
wanted to
open.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I refuse.
Stanley was so bad
just
at following
take a hike, mate.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired
See,
years
look,
ago.
the door's open over there. You
Look,
guys
Stanley,
all
I
see
think
that,
perhaps
right?
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Door's right
I'm not
there.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
How much-
difficult.
oh,
but
this is
the
gonna be
fact
quite
is
high.
that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Wait, I'll have
There's
to.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really?
Let's go.
I was in the middle of something. Do you
I
have
don't
zero
care.
consideration for others?
I don't
Are you
care.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Don't worry about it.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No. Well, maybe. See. I'm checking all the doors because I don't know if any of these unlock. This guy closes all the doors behind me. Let's
Now
go.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
And if I don't go through the red door, what will happen? Will you get mad at me? Dude, the blue door looks way safer.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh, shoot.
Stanley walked through the red door.
My guy, you said I gave you faith. I give you no faith.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No!
All right,
What is
fine,
this?
go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yeah?
don't let me stop you.
Jeez, what's
see?
going on here?
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out
Kinda, yeah.
specifically for you?
The last ending
Do you
was
not think I
just
put a
meh.
lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me
pretty good.
here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Alright.
There we go. A third option.
Sweet.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go
Sweet.
ahead. Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Huh?
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see,
Yeah,
I
see?
knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door?
You didn't. I
Well,
disobeyed you.
It's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Man, this guy talking out of
Can't
his
teach that,
ass so
Stanley.
far.
Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Alright.
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Sweet, let's go. Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Alright.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Well, there's no one around, and I just like skimmed
Hey,
over.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of the new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Should
You
it?
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
Go
Let
ahead.
me boot it up. In
Alright.
this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Alright.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly
Yeah, what a
confronting the
baby.
demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Huh?
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to
skip
make sure
that.
it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Stop that. Oh crap. I'll give it a couple of times. No. Nah, guys. I don't like that noise. Ah! Yeah, get crisped.
Heartless bastard.
It's a piece of
Did you do
paper.
it because
Get
you
out of
hate
here.
babies or purely to spite me? Because
Spite you.
if it's the latter, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Come on, there's a
I'm not
whole
even
lot
gonna
of
try.
things.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
What?
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh,
Fascinating. What do you think
I've
this
actually
game's
seen
about,
this
Stanley?
game.
What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man,
What?
spying
No.
on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some
How?
sort of twisted erotic purpose.
No, man, this is like
Yes,
neighborhood
that must
watchtower or
What
something.
a fascinating
Like you just keep
venture
an
into
eye
the
on the
experience
forest
of
and
total
things.
mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's
Well,
even
why you
more.
ruin a horror
Come,
game?
Let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Alright. This game's top tier. You're busy ruining it. Stop. Let's go.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? There's a trail. On the
It
trail.
is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What do you mean? What? Why?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
What
that
the-
big, open, just wandering around, no right
This
or
man
wrong
wants to
directions,
control
no
you.
path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we
What do you think the
avoided it.
point is, old man?
Out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Alright, what have you got me next? You gave me the neighborhood watch one.
I think
Which is a
this
horror
will be
game.
just the thing.
Well, it looks like one. Looks like it. What is this?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly
This
what I
is
had in
Rocket
mind.
League.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley,
That's not
if you manage
bad.
to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
But there's no exits in this thing.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
You
There are
drop
lots
a
of
couple
cars
of
here in the
cars.
back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports
Oh my
ball.
gosh, this
Oh,
guy's a
what fun.
walnut for a
We
brain.
shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must.
What the
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Sheesh, it's massive. It's never this big when I play Rocket League. Go! Run! Yeah! I may not be a car, but go! Go! What?
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is
There's
this
no
fun?
explosion.
Hold on.
Ah! When did you tell me? Ah!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
It was an
How will you
accident.
write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
Filling cabinets. I didn't know I couldn't do this. Ah! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Crap! I'm pretty sure this ain't a horror game. What's going on here? Oh, these are back to the two doors. I accidentally fell down again, and this is what happened. Why you do this to me? So these are the two doors. Oh, what? He opened the door. There's a light. Alright. 427. What's going on here? Some computers and stuff. Oh, there we go.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. I mean, wherever he is right now.
Isn't that
I
bad?
wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
What?
That's who I am.
No.
That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
You'll be
The
back.
end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
You can. Nah. You can wait. I can't. Come on. There we go. Give me that ending. Wait. Everything's blue.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
This is
missed
different.
the memo.
Oh no. He just gave me a
Stanley
jump
came
straight.
to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Every time I listen to you immediately, you gave me what? When I listened to you immediately, you gave me a dumb direction. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna listen to him once. If it's not the ending I want, I'm gonna bugger off out of here.
Yet there was not a single person here
Ah, screw
either.
off.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
Broom
to his
closet?
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Yo,
there.
it actually opens.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
It's nah, man. It's the broom closet. There's a lot of things that can go down here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path
I
to
smell
follow,
food.
just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Stanley wants to me in this room, don't you, Stanley?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact
Pop
with,
a
he'd be
squat,
justified in some
pull up
way.
a drink.
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing
Oh, yo.
sweet FA.
If hey, I don't know what that means, but alright.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
It's a
Standing
broom
around
closet.
Doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's my break, man. I don't know where everyone else going. Maybe they went on break.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If
Yeah.
I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it
Oh,
to find
man.
out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Then why is it in the
I
game,
never
you
thought
nutsack?
to mention it.
I don't
Maybe to
understand,
you
yo,
this
man.
is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go to talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
No, I just wanted to see what's going on in the broom closet. I don't think they would even care, man. It's a broom closet ending.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Well,
He probably only
hush.
got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Dude, why are you being
That
so
old
mean to me
cunt.
now?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs
What?
and hookers.
What the? I went into a broom closet and you insulted the hell out of me
I've come
now.
to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here.
Yeah.
A physical melody of some sort shut down. your
Oh
central
man, this
nervous
man gonna
system,
bring him
and
dead.
you collapsed on the keyboard.
What?
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby.
Yeah, there ain't
so
nobody
as to
here, man.
ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. Therefore,
Yeah,
prey
sorry,
to
man.
any number
Headphones
of your
plugged in.
countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please
What?
remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that
What
the
is
irony
on with
and
this man?
insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee
Ah, okay, I
you
just
can't
had to
do
walk
any
out.
worse than the person who came before you.
Go back and
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Bruh.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Ah.
Fish? Fungus?
Nah.
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Alright, I guess nothing's happening. He's not gonna give me an ending. That was the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Hold
to
up.
his boss's office.
I can go downstairs. I had to do the boss's office ending first? What the heck is... Alright, we're going in. A nice
But
car.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Ah,
He might be fired for that.
Someone
And
spilled
in
a
such a
cup.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh man, I ain't
All of my
crazy. Look, it's an
coworkers blinking
exercise.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example,
Hold
why
up.
couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he
Well,
went?
you're breaking the
And for
fourth
that
wall
matter,
right here.
These rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah,
Were they
you're
simply
right.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Alright.
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh, if you're sleeping
He
at
thought to
the
himself,
job, you
I
can get in
suppose I'll
trouble.
wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, hold
Then
up.
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Yo, please,
and it
please,
too
please,
appeared.
please.
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is
That
there a
music?
voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Bruh, this sounds like a whole
While he thought it all very odd,
mind-boggling
and wondered if this voice spoke
nonsense.
to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What the hell?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This
Could have
voice was a
magical
part of
powers.
himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin. the press of the mattress on his back.
Nah, I don't
fresh
feel
air of
like
the
it.
world
I
outside
don't
this
feel like
room.
waking up.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me
Come
go
on.
back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Man, this guy sounds
I want my
way too
apartment
stale.
and my wife and my job.
I don't have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Yeah.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be
Bro,
fine.
this guy is sounding off the hook. What is wrong with you?
I am okay.
Jeez, calm down. Still here? Yup.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Damn.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone
Calm
hear
down,
my voice?
Stanley.
Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What the? Well, there's that.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What the? Who the heck's
Mariella
Mariella?
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although
What
she
the
would soon
hell?
turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Do you
Then she
disrespect
remembered
me
the
like
meeting she
that?
had scheduled for
Me and
that day.
Stanley over here.
Very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
You called the
then she
ambulance at
turned
least?
around.
Took a bolt. Yeah, there's a nice sunset outside, but alright. Oh, there we go. There's the ending. Well, I don't know how many more endings there are, guys, so I think I'm gonna stop there. I believe there might be more. Oh, yeah, so there's that phone call I didn't end up doing, and there might be another ending. If there is, I'll make another video on this. This is Tuesday right now, so you'll see the video sometime. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Snip it down, here it goes. I hope you guys all enjoyed Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe. It was, from what I've seen, there was a couple of endings I haven't seen before, and the video looks a lot more clean, game looks so clean, but it's reasonably, it's got a lot of the same aspects, but yeah, it's been made a long time ago. Hope you guys all enjoy Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Yeah. If you have any games to play, games to recommend, please recommend them in the comments. And please subscribe, like, do them all those things. And I'll be seeing you guys another time. Bye. Stormzo out.